neighborhoods that had so many challenges. We're actually standing up to the drug trade, the great disinvestment in those neighborhoods where you would go on blocks where there might be 3 houses, but 7 houses were abandoned, or houses where, or spaces where houses had once been, and now all you have will be weed-strewn vacant lots. And so these community gardens that we worked on or worked with really were some of the most powerful groups advocating for change. The other thing, when we talk about values, and certainly this is something that those who talk about cultures of poverty and perhaps poor people don't quite have the right values, we saw a real emphasis, and not surprisingly, on collective responsibility. These extended families would say, for example, one mom said, it was basically my mother. She told us always stick together, look out for each other, and I taught my sons the same thing. Sounds very different from a bad culture of poverty. We saw expressions of mutual aid. If they need my help, I'm there. We all share. We share a lot. They also talked about the importance of being strong. They were able to redefine poverty and the adversity of poverty as a trial. It's a challenge. You have to deal with it. It's something that you stand up to. We also found what we called an ideology of distinctiveness. And these families saw themselves as different from some of the other families in the community. And quite often they were seeing themselves as different from what would be called the street families. And they would say things like, we don't stand on the corner, our kids don't run wild, our kids are not out at all times of night. And some were quite clear to say, we're not saying that we're better than others, we're just different. And that